some Scarfhold, Kessa, whatever you want to call it, technique. It's a real good control position, especially for those of us who like apply pressure from the top and look to kind of keep their opponents in bad situations. So kind of set it up if you're unfamiliar with it. So we're saying if you're on your...
This way?
Yeah. So I like to get in side control, obviously. I think it's my top pressure is kind of what I'm good at. But basically the Kessa is you're going to come here, you're going to, if they're like pressing you up, I like to switch my hips. I want to get underneath their head. And you want like an L shape, right? Think of it as a clock. You want one foot at your bottom foot at the noon, and then one at 3 or 9. And then the key is getting off your butt. I'm being nice because I don't want to kill overextend while I'm talking to everybody. But what you typically do is you're gonna put some pressure, get up off your butt, and then lock it down. I like to grab my inner thigh and then hold her arm here. This way, I don't want her to be able to. I don't want to get too far over because I don't want her to pull me over. But I also don't want her to be able to get on her side or bridge out of it. So it's a little bit of like you've got to feel where you're applying the most pressure, and I like doing my rib cage to their rib cage. Just kind of keep it in control, and then like just giving them a little bit of a squeeze just to let them know that I'm here, and making them uncomfortable. The less they can breathe comfortably, the more I have control here. And again, you just want to be mindful that you have long legs. You don't want to be able to have them wrap their legs around you. So there is some situational awareness while you're in this position. You can't just be lazy and hang out all day long because you will find yourself reversed. But if you can keep the pressure and just kind of ride it out, you can usually just take the fight out of them from there. So the first I want everyone to get familiar with that position, but also one of the things that you'll find is people will try to lock their arms around you, right? This is usually this is like a natural reaction to that kind of pressure. So there's a submission here where you slide your hand underneath their elbow, and I'm just going to compress them up when they try to do that. They're basically getting it to you. The tighter they squeeze you, like they're trying to take you to the opposite side, the more I can just kind of bring it in, and I'm just bringing their head up, compressing their chest into them while I'm kind of like a shoulder. Yeah.
And then it creates more pressure on my body too, because I'm squeezing, trying to pull you.
Right.
As you're pushing it.
As I'm trying to drive you in. So I want you guys to kind of get familiar with that position first. Work on that quick little sneaky submission. Just do it real quick, back and forth a couple of times, then we'll go into some more submissions from that position. All right? 1, 2, 3.
Just a little bit.
No, you're good. We was all watching. One quick, a little bit of a compression. It's actually two, but they're kind of based off the same mechanics. So I want to run this real quick, and then we'll get ready to roll. But again, we've done a lot of done the arm attacks. We've done the chokes. There's obviously, I think what this is most synonymous with is like chest compressions. Those of you know Josh Barnett, catch wrestling icon. He has, I think it was Dean Lister when he submitted him with this very move here from the Kessa, and basically just kind of brought their head up and just kind of drove it in as he's bringing it up. So there's always that. It's a simple one. Obviously, be careful for your partner. And then there's also the bass rin, where if I have this locked here, I can swim right here and then swim around to the near side leg. Try to get it locked into your, just like you have this padlock, you want this padlocked, and then you're going to just bring it in and then bring your legs in together. It's harder with bigger people, but it is something that's kind of sneaky if you can get someone there. Sorry, I said that. Yeah, they call it the bass ruin, or they call it the, I heard it the rib breaker, whatever.
It pushes on your ribs for sure.
Yeah, so it's pretty nasty and it's pretty quick. We'll just do a couple of those quick and then get ready to roll. Just see when I need to see it again or any questions on it. We'll walk around. All right, 2, 3.